Okay, Dan, the pit bull of bodybuilding himself, Dan Branch Warren making his way onto that stage, and you can see Branch. He's like a Sherman tank making his way onto that X spot in the middle of the stage.
Branch is thick. He's big. He's coming off a second-place finish at last year's Arnold Classic. Of course, we thought that in Columbus it would bode well for him, and he arrived in prejudging. He actually looked good when he walked out. He looked terrific, actually. I gave him all sorts of props. It was over the course of prejudging where all that seemed to change.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, it's all about who you're standing next to, and how you're looking standing next to him. And Branch looks very impressive standing there on his own. Like I say, he's very muscular, very, very dense muscle. And again, he's not very tall at about 5'7". He packs more muscle on his frame than anybody else in that lineup. So you can see a little change in the music here. Branch wants to get the crowd involved. You can see anytime he shakes that thigh, Dan, the crowd's involved. And that the question's often raised, can you be too big? Can you put on too much muscle? And I think the answer is yes. When you got a frame that's only a certain size, like I say, Branch is really pushing that envelope when it comes to muscle mass. Good in one respect, bad in another, where it will start to obscure definition between muscle groups. And that's when with somebody next to you like a Phil Heath or a Dexter Jackson who has that nice separation, that really becomes apparent.
So what's the difference between the Branch Warren we're seeing tonight and the Branch Warren we saw a year ago when he nearly won this contest?
Well, I think he had a little bit more streamlined physique last year. Like I say, another year with Branch means more and more muscle. This guy is an absolute maniac in the gym, Dan. I mean, he's got chains around his neck doing dips, and he just lifts ungodly amounts of weight. But like I said, I think he needs to refine his training and bring in the more streamlined physique to place higher.
Branch Warren and his wheels of fortune. Good job, Branch. Our next competitor is from